Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 15 of my full platinum walkthrough for A Plague Tale Requiem. We are doing chapters 16 and 17 in this one, so we're picking up where we left off in the previous video after the wall had collapsed on us with the rats. So we've actually got two tool chests to grab here, and we're going to get the final flower here right at the start of chapter 16, and then it's just a run to the end. Lots of no combat, but lots of set pieces and things like that. There's no enemies, we're just trying to get to Hugo at this point. This is the final chapter of the game, this one. The next one is an epilogue. So there's a tool chest if you need it, there's a tool bench if you need it. Hopefully you don't at this point. And then if you just walk up here, you're going to get the final flower. It's unmissable, this one, really. Which is a Carnation, which is the first flower that Hugo gave to Amicia, which is a nice touch. There we go, so the final one. And you'll get the trophy Herbalist. So this one, it is really quite a slow chapter, this one, because there is lots of walking. So when you go through the door, there's going to be a cutscene, which is quite a long one. This is going to put Sophia out of action, so it's just you and Lucas left. Lucas is in another building, though. So we just go outside of here. We'll see Lucas. And then you can see where the heartbeat of rats is coming from, which is... it's kind of cool, honestly. So you're okay up here, don't worry, they're not going to get you. But the idea is that you've got to run to the buildings in between the heartbeats. In between the waves of rats. So I think it's after this one you're able to drop. Oh yeah, it gives you the prompt after this one. And then after this one, you're going to want, yeah, so you're ready to go. As soon as the wave comes underneath, just drop down and run for that building in the distance there. Run, 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 run. Don't worry about Lucas at all. He'll just keep up with you. As soon as you're ready to go, just go. So after each wave, go. And then to the left. And run for this one. Don't go for the distance yet. You won't make it. He only just did, though. And then go. And run for the left-hand side of the gate. And then you have to wait here for a couple of waves while the gate smashes through. But on the second wave, get ready to go.
I think so. They're coming. Come on, do it.
And anytime now. Go. Yep, not too late. Go. Yeah, you're going for the second one. The first one's going to fall away. And go. Probably should have gone to the other side, but it doesn't really matter. We're nearly there.
This is madness.
Go.
Lucas, the rope. I see it. Oh.
This one, she's crouching, but you can just get ready to run and go. And then this is the final one. So when you get to this one, you're just going to go through this section. Just keep pushing through. Don't wait for the rats. Just keep going. They'll time it for you. So you did just see a wave go past. A wave is going past again. That's a lot quicker than the previous ones. And then you're clear. Just run to the end of the bridge. You will see a wave potentially there, but they're just going to splash up the sides. So it literally, when I think I said right at the, yeah, I did say right at the start, just imagine the rats as water. Yeah, this is obviously where I've kind of got it from. Because yeah, they literally use waves of rats. Okay, so when you get to the end of this, there's going to be a cutscene, and in the middle of the cutscene, you're going to have a little X prompt to drop down. I've skipped that out, but yeah, press X to drop down. Then there will be another cutscene, and you'll be at the bottom, in the bottom of Marseille, and it is messed up. So this is where the slow walking comes into it. We're right at the end here actually, and we're 14 minutes. So it's a lot of exposition and wrapping up, and honestly it needs it, and it really works. The end of this game really works. So If you don't want to know anything, or if you just, you know, want to experience it for yourself for the first time, just know, get to the end of the game. That's it. There's a little bit of a puzzle coming up that you may need help with, which is this. So maybe stick around for this section here, just a few minutes, a couple of minutes, and once this is done, then yeah, experience the end of the game for yourself. And I'll see you in New Game Plus, which will be the next video. So when you have these big birds, it's like obviously like in chapter 9, you will obviously think I have to follow them, but what you actually need to do is go the opposite way. So I'm just going to go, when I get to this second one here, or the third one I think it is, I'm just going to go the opposite way of the bird, and this quite quickly moves you into the so you're going to see it slow down here. Yes, moves you into the encounter for this chapter, which again is a test. I was kind of hoping so we've got that Extinguish 40 Fires trophy still going, which we'll grab in New Game Plus, because I didn't get it by the end of this one. I was hoping this fire here would be the one. It'd be pretty cool if it was, but it wasn't. Might be for you though, which would be good. But yeah, there's going to be a load of rat men, so men made up of rats walking towards you. Don't fight them, just extinguish this fire here. And that's the test passed. So yeah, if you want to just move towards the end of the game now, it's a lot of walking, and then the epilogue is very self-explanatory. Nothing to do, nothing to see. Just walk, and then the game will end. And I'll see you in New Game Plus if that's the case. If you are sticking around, then yeah, be prepared for lots of walking. So Hugo is back, and we're just going to walk. So obviously there's the cutscene there, and we're going to walk. And this is a reflective walk of the whole game. Really, it's actually quite good. In that when we walk down here, we're going to see some stuff from the past. I can't really tell you, because if you have stuck around and you haven't seen the end yet, why this makes more sense when you look back on it. But yeah, this is the villages that we went to, and all of the people are just being killed, because that's what it was like when we were meeting them. This is kind of what it was like in metaphorically. Hugo was killing them by being there. That's what I get from this. It's probably a lot deeper than that, but yeah, it's just that you see the rat, well, not the rats, but the death coming through and just killing everyone. Wherever he goes, Hugo will cause death, not by his own hand obviously, but by the rats, and being the macula being a part of him.
You did it before. Have you already forgotten? It's a lie. It's the macula playing tricks. I am the macula now.
Yeah, there he sees. I am the macula.
No, you know it could happen. It's too late.
It's hard for me to say anything at this point. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll just leave it here, and I'll pick it up in the next video. But yeah, just know that I know people have left. I said to leave anyway, but there is nothing really for me to say for this. The last bit, just experience it. I'm going to leave it for anybody who wants to know, because I said I'd leave all gameplay in. So that's what I'm doing. That's why we're leaving this in, because it's gameplay. But essentially, just walk to the end, do what needs to be done, and then in the epilogue, which is kind of a cool nod, you will notice, I can't really say because it's not the end of the game yet. I do want to mention that though, so I'll wait around for the epilogue. So I'll meet you in the epilogue just to explain what we were doing there, and then yeah, that will be the end.
I'll try. All right. What now? Hugo, where are you? Where are you?
I'm sorry, but you're ready now.
save everything.
Ready? How can I be ready for this?
I know, but I can't stop myself now. Only you can stop me.
Hugo!
I love you. I've been happy with you. Goodbye, Amicia.
I love you. I love you so much. But when you're gone, there'll be nothing else. I'll be alone. All alone. I can't.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yes.
Amicia, we're here.
I know.
Okay, that was intense, right? I can't believe they actually went there with the killing of a child in a game. Yeah, Hugo is gone, and by the hand of his sister, his protector. After all this time, obviously it all makes sense, and it needed to be done that way. So this is the epilogue. It's Amicia. She has short hair. Now, I think the short hair, the way I see it, is that it's a little nod to Renee Falconetti, I think she was called, from Passion of Joan of Arc. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Maybe it's just because of the time period, and I don't know. If it is a nod to that, then that's pretty cool. If not, that's what it reminds me of. And yeah, this is the end of the game, so it's just walking and talking and reflecting on what the hell just happened. One of the best game endings in a long time, I have to say, because a lot of games don't really stick the ending, or they play it safe and everyone's all right in the end, and people come back from the dead and things like that. But no. It is a brutal world, and that's how the game ends, and I applaud it for that. Right, so yeah, just follow up. There's going to be a cutscene about halfway up, and then you're going to go up to the top of the mountain, and the game will end there when you interact with a certain something, and there will just be New Game Plus left. I leave on at the end the little bonuses we get, which is a crossbow skin, which is kind of lame, and then New Game Plus as well. Why are we doing New Game after what's just happened, and the way this game ends, and it's so impactful? Why is there a New Game Plus? I don't know. It makes no sense to me, but unfortunately we have to do it for the platinum. We have to go back in at the beginning of that next video. I'll show you how to start a New Game Plus, and we'll take it from there, and I'll just keep going in New Game Plus until I get the platinum, and hopefully get it about the same time, but I'll explain kind of what we're doing with regards to encounters. That's about it. So thanks very much for watching,
Yes.
and I'll see you on the next one.
Miss it. Getting there. It's going to be all right. No. The sea will look so flat compared to this. Come on, you're getting there. It's me. I'm coming in. It's going to be all right.